There's a woman by the harbor gate, same height, same hair, same way of standing still. I took 3 steps before I realized the dead don't come back, and the living never will. She turned around, a stranger's face. I tipped my hat and walked back to the pier. 40 years of ocean in my chest, and all it takes is yellow to bring her here. She used to wait on Tuesday afternoons with bread and salt and something in her eyes that said she knew I'd leave again by Friday, and loved me anyway, which was my crime. The yellow dress, the yellow dress, hanging on the door of what I left. I've crossed 100 seas and found no compass that points to what I am without that dress. I never asked her how she carried it, the waiting and the watching and the wait. I just came back with stories and with silence, and called it love because I needed bait. Her name I keep below the waterline, where no one dives and no one thinks to look. I wrote it once in pencil on a Tuesday, then spent the next 10 years to close that book. The yellow dress, the yellow dress, hanging on the door of what I left. I've crossed 100 seas and found no compass that points to what I am without that dress. They say the sea provides for those who serve her. She gave me storms and stars and open space, but every gift she gave me had a cost, and most of them were paid by someone else's grace. The yellow dress, the yellow dress, I see it in the fog, I see it clear. Solomon Vane has nothing left to anchor, but yellow in the gray keeps bringing her here. Yellow in the gray keeps bringing her here. The fire was low, the wine was gone. You laid your head against my chest and asked me not to speak about the morning. I honored that, I failed the rest. The bag was packed behind the door. You saw it when you walked me in. You didn't say a word about it, darling. That silence was your discipline. You traced the scar along my collarbone, the one I got in Marseille, 83, and said someday you'll have to choose between a woman and a sea. The night before the North Star called me out, you held me like you knew it was the last. I made a promise in the dark that I'd return, and buried it before the night had passed. The night before the North Star took me north, you kissed me at the door without a word. Of all the things I've lost beneath the water, that kiss is still the one that hurt. I told myself I'd write from every port, Havana, Lisbon, Reykjavik, and Cork. I wrote exactly 3 and 14 years and mailed just one somewhere off New York. It said the weather's fine, the crew is good. I'm thinking of you when the stars are clear. 5 lines of nothing wrapped in an envelope, addressed to someone I should have stayed near. She never wrote me back, and why would she? A man who trades a home for open sky deserves the silence that the ocean offers as his only lullaby. The night before the North Star called me out, she held me like she knew it was the last. I made a promise in the dark that I'd return, and buried it before the night had passed. The night before the North Star took me north, she kissed me at the door without a word. Of all the things I've lost beneath the water, that kiss is still the one that hurt. If I could find that night again, I'd let the North Star wait. I'd sit until the fire died and never touch that gate. But the man I was at 32 didn't know what I know now, that you can sail the world and back and never once know how. The night before the North Star called me out, she held me like she knew it was the last. I made no promises, I've changed that story. Some lies are better left in the past. The night before the North Star took me north, I kissed her at the door and walked away. Of all the things I'd do again differently, I'd start and end with staying one more day. One more day. Just one more day. Somewhere between the 40th and the 50th, where the waves run tall and the sky runs gray, I tried to draw your face from memory and found that I had given half away. The eyes I kept, the mouth was getting blurry. The way you laughed had lost its sound by then. I held the pencil over open water and couldn't finish what I'd started. jumped in. They call it the roaring 40s for a reason. The wind don't stop, the cold don't ask permission, and a man alone with nothing but his failures starts to lose the edges of his vision. 40 degrees south and I'm forgetting the color of your hair in afternoon light. 40 degrees south and I'm admitting I traded you for this, and this is night. Endless, merciless, magnificent night. I asked the cook if he remembered faces of people he had left on other shores. He laughed and said, "Son, memory's an anchor. Cut the rope or it'll pull you to the floor." I laughed along but kept my pencil with me, and tried again at dawn and tried at dusk. By February I had something close to nothing, a ghost of you assembled out of dust. The ship don't know what I've been carrying, the crew don't ask and I don't offer answers. We move together through the roaring water like very tired, very quiet dancers. 40 degrees south and I'm forgetting the color of your hair in afternoon light. 40 degrees south and I'm admitting I traded you for this, and this is night. Endless, merciless, magnificent night. I still remember Tuesday afternoons, I still remember yellow by the gate, I still remember everything that mattered. I've just forgotten what your face looked like that day. And that's the thing about the sea, she takes not all at once, but quietly in pieces. She takes the edges first, then takes the center, and by the time you notice, memory ceases. Tonight the Southern Cross is sharp and perfect, the ocean flat for once like black mirror glass. I see a man down in the water looking up at me, and neither one of us can hold the other's gaze. 40 degrees south and I've forgotten not everything, but enough to know the cost. 40 degrees south, still moving northward, counting what I kept against what I lost, counting what I kept against what I lost. The pencil's in my pocket, pages still blank. 40 degrees south, she's still there, just out of reach, just out of reach. Heard you turned out well. Someone told me in a bar in Galway, said you got your mother's hands, and something of my chin, they say. I ordered one more drink and sat with that for half an hour. A father learning of his son from strangers in the final hour. I wrote this down on paper in a port I can't remember now. I never found the envelope, but son, I found the words somehow. I didn't raise you, but I hope somebody showed you how the stars work. I didn't raise you, but I hope you found a reason worth the hurt. I left before you had a name, and that's a debt I'll always carry. But somewhere out there you exist, and that alone makes the ocean bearable. I wonder if you ever stood at water's edge and felt it pulling, the way it pulled your father out before you even started living. I hope you didn't get that part. I hope you got her stubbornness instead, her way of staying when things break, her way of keeping people fed. I'm not asking for forgiveness, I've no right to ask for anything at all. I just wanted you to know I thought of you between the port and port of call. I didn't raise you, but I hope somebody showed you how the stars work. I didn't raise you, but I hope you found a reason worth the hurt. I left before you had a name, and that's a debt I'll always carry. But somewhere out there you exist, and that alone makes the ocean bearable. Maybe you have children now, maybe someone calls you dad at dinner. Maybe you are everything your father wasn't, and that makes me the winner. 'Cause if my leaving made you stay, if my absence made you hold them tighter, then all these years of open sea made someone else's world a little brighter. I didn't raise you, but you rose, and that's a thing I hold like light. I didn't raise you, but you're out there, and that gets me through the darker nights. I left before you had a name, I'll leave again before we ever meet. But somewhere out there you are living, and some that makes my life complete, that makes my life complete. The harbor master knows me by my code now. The seagulls don't move when I walk past. I've become a fixture on this coastline, like the rust, like the rope, like the mast. I make my coffee before the town wakes up. I watch the fishing boats go out at 4. I used to be the man inside those vessels. Now I'm just the man who watches from the shore. People ask me if I miss it. I say yes, but not the way you'd think. I miss the version of myself who needed it, not the years I spent on the brink. Still water now, the storm has had its say. Still water now, I lost what I would lose, and I'm still here anyway. Not happy, not broken, somewhere in between. Still water now, the calmest I have ever been. I had a dream about her Tuesday last. She was young the way she was back then. I didn't chase her in the dream this time. I just watched and let her go again. I had a dream the boy came to the harbor tall, my chin his mother's careful hands. We didn't speak, we just stood at the water, and that was enough to understand. I'm not looking for redemption. That ship sailed long before I thought to board. I'm just a man who lived the life he'd chosen and settled his account with the Lord. Still water now, the storm has had its say. Still water now, I lost what I would lose, and I'm still here anyway. Not happy, not broken, somewhere in between. Still water now, the calmest I have ever been. If I could speak to every young man standing at the water with that hunger in his chest, I wouldn't tell him not to go, I'd just tell him love the shore before you love the rest. Because the sea will always take you, she doesn't need to ask. But the people on the coastline, they were never built to last without you. This morning the Atlantic was like glass. I stood there for an hour, maybe 2, and for the first time in as long as I remember, I wasn't thinking of the things I'd lost. I was just there, just me, just water, just the light coming through. Still water now, the storm has had its say. Still water now, I lost what I would lose, and I'm still here anyway. Not happy, not broken, Solomon Vane. Still water now, the calmest I have ever been. The light coming through, the light coming through. Still